I spent the 4th of July weekend at the pool. It was packed. Families, kids, couples, and a lot of friends all gathered together. But something kept bothering me. Everywhere I looked, people were on their phones. Not for long, just enough. They'd pick it up, scroll for 15 seconds, then put it down. 30 seconds later, pick it back up again. It's like nobody could tolerate even a minute of doing nothing. It wasn't that they were texting someone, most of them weren't. It was almost like they were using their phones to fill every tiny gap of boredom. Then, later that night, I went to watch the fireworks. Thousands of people were gathered together. One of those moments you're supposed to experience. And when the first firework exploded, almost every phone around me went into the air. People weren't watching the fireworks. They were watching them through a screen, trying to capture the moment instead of living it. And driving home that night, I couldn't stop thinking about this. I don't think we've become less creative. I think we've eliminated boredom. And boredom is where the imagination lives. When I was a kid, boredom wasn't something you escaped. It was unavoidable. You'd sit in the back seat of your parents' car, staring out the window. You'd lie on the couch on a Saturday afternoon with absolutely nothing to do. You'd ride your bike with no destination, build forts with mud, walk through the woods, pick up sticks and pretend they were swords. Nobody handed you entertainment every 30 seconds. You were bored. And I think that's exactly why we were so imaginative. Like, think about it. Think about where your best ideas actually come from. Mine almost never come while I'm consuming something. They come while I'm driving or taking a walk, sitting on the porch, watching the squirrels, or staring at the ceiling into the abyss. My mind finally has enough silence to hear itself when I do those things. And as a writer, I've learned something. Stories don't usually arrive when I'm distracted. Sometimes I just lay in bed and do nothing for a while, and something just pops up out of the ether. That's what some people call it. Sitting with yourself allows for your brain to have time to wander. My best ideas come when I sit with myself. And that's got me thinking, maybe boredom was never the enemy. Maybe it was the birthplace of curiosity. We've become obsessed with filling every second of our lives with entertainment. Waiting in line, check the phone. Riding an elevator, check the phone. Sitting in traffic, check the phone again. But 5 quiet minutes alone with our thoughts has become uncomfortable. Maybe that's exactly where our best thoughts are hiding. Maybe the next great novel, or the next great business, or the next great invention. Maybe the answers you've been looking for are hiding in our boredom instead of another scroll. Maybe it's just waiting 10 uninterrupted minutes with your own mind. You will find the answers to the things you're looking for. But we've become afraid of boredom. But what we should actually be afraid of is never being bored again.